Joe from Andy's Running Club, and here's a really easy workout, basic bodyweight workout for beginners to get you started. Some pretty simple exercises, not too difficult to explain, not too technical or complex, just to get you into moving your body and doing a 12.5-minute workout and give you a chance to get an idea of what you should be doing and possibly improve your technique as well. So try this out, see how you go. 12.5 minutes. I'm going to guide you through each of these exercises in real time. We'll put a timer up here as well so you can see the timer. So have a look at the information below. There'll be a list of the exercises on what to do, and then follow along and see how you go. Okay, let's start with the first exercise is holding plank on your hands. We're doing 1 minute per exercise with 15 seconds rest, and it's 10 exercises in total, making 12.5 minutes. Get ready. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So just holding the plank on our hands, keeping that position. Try and keep your core nice and tight, and keep your bum up if you can. Try not to sag in the middle. If you feel yourself sagging like this, just watch for your lower back and push your hips back up in that position, straighten your core, and keep your bum up if you can. So just in this position. If you feel like this is too difficult, go into more of a V position or a pike position. Stick your bum out and just make sure you're not sagging in the middle, basically. So this is absolutely fine. If you feel like you need a little break in between, you can put your knees down and then go back into it. Try and do the whole minute. 15 seconds to go. Push through, keep breathing. Keep that core nice and tight. 10 seconds. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, 15 seconds rest. Now we go into squats. So catch your breath. Use that 15 seconds, breathing nice and deep. Hands together. We're going to try and go nice and low into these squats. Keep your chest up. Let's go. And the other thing we're trying to do is keep our feet flat on the ground and trying to get, as I said, as low as you can without lifting your heels off the ground. This is a really good exercise for building up your glutes and keeping you injury free. Obviously, glutes are really good for runners and really good for all athletes. Power comes from your ass. 30 seconds. Power comes from your core as well, so we're using our core throughout this 12.5 minutes, as well as strengthening up our glutes and our legs. So nice and low, keep that chest up. Try not to bend like this. Try and go straight down, straight back up. If your legs need to be wide for that, that's fine. Nice and wide. I'm not very flexible, so my legs are quite wide. Time. Okay. Now we go to forward lunges. So I find it's easier with these to keep my hands on my hips. It gives me a bit of stability. So have your hands on your hips, and we're just going forward, getting your back knee close to the ground. Let's go. Forward, forward. Show the view from the side. Back knee just off the ground. Try and keep your front foot flat on the ground if you can. And we're just skimming the ground with our back knee. Just be careful not to sort of drop into this one and sort of fall like this. You might hurt your knee. So just keep your chest up. Makes it easier when you look up this way. 30 seconds to go. So if you look up just above eye line, helps to keep your chest up so you're not putting quite so much pressure on your front leg. Now if you can only go down a little bit, that's absolutely fine. Just keep it nice and controlled, one step at a time. The main thing is you're doing this, you're doing the workout, whether it's perfect or not, that's fine. Time. So we're looking for progress, not perfection. We're doing it, we're in the workout. Okay, 3 in. Number 4, side plank. So we're going like this on the side, one hand in the air. Find your balance, engage your core. If you want to look up at your hand, if you find that easier, that's great. And again, with all these plank exercises, try not to sag. Try and keep your core nice and tight, engage your core muscles and push your hips up. So like this. Some people balance one foot on the other. I find that quite difficult. If you feel like this is too easy, then you can put your outside leg up. But for this basic workout, change arms, you can just balance on the side. So you can see again, I'm trying to, using this arm, keep my core up nice and tight. Some people feel pressure on their wrist during this exercise. If it starts to hurt, go down and go back into it, or you can just go to a normal plank. If you're really sore, go to both hands. But see how you go. Okay, it's number 4. Number 5 is another variation of the plank. It's a reverse plank. So it's basically crab position, legs straight, and you're pushing your hips up like this. 1 minute, let's go. Pushing your hips up. So I'm sweating. If you're not sweating, then you're doing well. But this is a good workout. It may be quite a basic group of exercises, but it's still a good workout. You're still going to get a little bit of a sweat. So you will need a mat if you're doing this at home, because you're going to be sweating on the floor. You'll have to mop up afterwards. So yeah, sweat is a good thing. 30 seconds, keep those hips up. If you feel like you're sagging again, just push them back up. Engaging that core, just trying to get the core working and trying to get those muscles working that are going to help us in any sport, whether it's running or cycling or swimming. You need to have those core muscles. Pushing them up, almost there. Keep going. Last few seconds. Time. Okay. That was number 5. Number 6 is bear crawl. Now it's a different variation than the normal bear crawl. We're not going to be going very far. We're just going to go forward 4, back 4. So we're going bear crawl position. Bears crawl like this. So we can just go back 4, forward 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now when people do a bear crawl, we're trying to recreate that bear movement. So you're trying to do a different kind of crawl to a tiger crawl like this, or to a frog jump. So we're trying to recreate that movement. So you can drag your hands a little bit just to make it more like a bear crawl. Forward 4, back 4, last few seconds. Time. Okay, the next one's probably the hardest one. Sweating. Hardest one of this group. One-handed burpee. If you need 2 hands, it's absolutely fine. I'll show you what to do. We're going to go left hand, legs out, legs in, jump. Right hand, legs out, legs in, jump. Swapping hands. Just be careful that your mat doesn't slip. If you have a slippery mat, maybe you can just use the floor and down and jump. My mat's slipping as well. You might find one hand is holding the other. That's okay. As long as you're moving. Progress, not perfection. Okay. That's the hardest one out of the way. We're almost there. Number 8. On your back. Like this. We're going to have our hands by our sides, or just under your bum. Just hold those heels off your head. Make sure you're looking at your toes the whole time. So you're engaging your core. Don't do this. Try and look at your toes. Keep looking at those big toes. Engaging those core muscles. If you feel a bit tired, you can have a few seconds. Heels down, body down, and then back into it. Keep looking at your toes. This one's not as easy as it looks. It may not be moving much, but it's pretty full on. Let's see how you go. I think my legs are quite heavy. Got quite big legs, I think, for a runner. So a little bit heavier than the average runner. See if you can go all the way through. Make sure you're engaging your core muscles. If your lower back is hurting, have a break. Okay, we don't want to be using our lower back. We want to make sure we're using our core, not here. So if it's sore, have a little break during that one. Have a few seconds. Okay, next one. Push-ups. Easy peasy. So, down, up, as much as you can. So if you can get your chest to touch, back up, fantastic. If your push-up is just like this, that's great as well. Just a little bit, that's fine. Take your time, try and pace yourself through this minute. So you don't want to go 100 miles an hour and get tired. Just try and pace. Nice and slow, keep in good form, keep your body straight. Again, stick your bum up if you need to. If your core is sagging like this, stick your bum up into more of a plank position. 20 seconds to go. 15. Keep that good form. Almost there. Feel the smugness, it's almost there. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Okay. Last one. I tried to put an easy one at the end, just to give us a bit of a breather so we can catch our breath. Last one, hold plank on your elbows. Like this. Wait for the bell. Okay. Plank on your elbows, and we're rocking backwards and forwards. Backwards and forwards. Try and keep your core nice and tight. Again, making sure you don't sag in the middle. Now go side to side. Good stuff, almost done. And then we're doing a circle. Circle one way. Looks silly, but very effective. Circle one way. And last 15 seconds, circle the other way. If you can't do that, just hold the plank on your elbows. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew. So that's quite a basic workout. To adapt to any of those exercises, do a little bit less movement. So for the one-handed burpees, you can use both hands. For the side plank, if you need to have a few seconds in between, have a few more seconds. But that is 10 exercises, 1 minute per exercise, 15 seconds rest between each one. You can download timers on Android and iPhones. I'm doing these workouts now quite consistently, so trying to provide as many of these workouts onto YouTube, so please subscribe if you want some more of these. We do basic workouts and more intense workouts as well. But that's only 12.5 minutes, so you can use that during your lunch break or do that before work, after work. See how you go, and happy running. Bye.